What's up, you guys? This is Gustavo De Santis, and we're here today to discuss what happened the past week with the Uber case in the United Kingdom and a little bit of the gig economy more in general. Now, I want to start with sharing my own experience with Uber, and I want to say that Uber was great when I had to go to the club, Uber was great when I had to come back from the club, and Uber was also great when I was starving coming from the club and I had to order food. Now, I'm joking a little bit and I'm exaggerating, but this is because I want to say that Uber is creating real value for its own customers, and we really like, as customers, the value that the company is generating. On the other side, I've never really been thinking about this company from the perspective of the riders or from the perspective of the people that work there. So this is going to be a good chance and a good opportunity to discuss that, and it's going to be just food for thought for me, for sure, and I hope also for you guys. Now, let's understand what happened the past week in the United Kingdom. First of all, let's say that in 2020, Uber lost more than $6 billion in one financial year. And what happened the past week was a very big loss for Uber, since the United Kingdom and London represent one of the most profitable markets for the company. Basically, on Friday, the Supreme Court judged that people working for Uber need to be classified not as self-employed, but as workers. First of all, let's say that in the United Kingdom there are three different forms, legal forms, that a person that is working for a company can have. First one is self-employed, second one is worker, and third one is an employee. Those three different layers are going to give three different types of benefits to the worker. Now, let's say, this leads to a very important question. Is this going to be better for every person working for Uber? I want to mention a story here. When I was living in Miami, I remember that one weekend I got picked up by Uber and the driver was from Cuba. And that guy told me, look, Uber for me is great because during the week I get to work for my company, that is my employer. And on weekends I get to make some extra money doing Uber. And that's kind of cool for me because, of course, driving in Miami, South Beach, during the weekend is fun, but at the same time, I'm making some money. What happened on Friday is going to have an impact on 25 people. But what if that's going to apply as well to the 60,000 people that is working for Uber in the whole United Kingdom? Now, of course, regulations plays a very big and important role in the business model that Uber is operating. And as we already know, there were some alarms for the way in which Uber was operating in Germany, Spain and Italy. And right now Uber is not able to operate in those countries in the same way in which it was operating before, or in the way in which it is operating in the United States. On the flip side, in California, Uber obtained the permission in November 2020 not to employ its workers and not to pay various benefits to the workers. Now, as we know, Uber is expanding very fast in different markets, in different countries, and the question is, how is regulation going to control this? Especially in the case in which many laws have been written 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, depending on the country. And it is very interesting to see how everything is going to change. Because I don't think there is a real answer and an objective answer right now for this, but we need to wait in order to know that. We say that Uber operates in different countries and different legislations, but we also need to keep in mind that Uber also operates in different businesses. In fact, the company started as a ride-sharing company, but now it also takes care of food delivery or house cleaning. And of course, each new market has different treats. For example, in North America, like United States and Canada, there are new companies like the company Fare, which are offering lower fees food delivery services to restaurants. And my question is, what's gonna happen with this? Is it gonna happen the same as what was happening with PayPal in the early days, where there was like literally a financial war between PayPal and its competitors for who was spending the most money to get the most customers, and it was like a guerrilla marketing. Is this going to happen to Uber as well in the food delivery niche? Or on the other side, this is gonna make Uber completely change business. Maybe the profits are gonna shred in that niche, and Uber is gonna go into who knows what. Maybe they're gonna clean the moon for Elon Musk. I don't know. Those are just some very important questions that come to my mind and that I want to share with you guys. That said, the gig economy is way bigger than what we have just discussed now. You can think that there are websites like Fiverr where you can buy any kind of gig. You can buy a software programmer's time, you can outsource sales, you can outsource accounting, you can hire customer services representatives, and you can get whatever you want and many more things that you don't even know exist with this new gig economy. Personally, I think it's amazing. I think it's just so cool because it is creating so many new ways of making money, and it is creating what we never expected. It's creating opportunities, and of course, this is gonna bring some challenges as well. This is gonna bring legislative challenges. This is gonna bring maybe logistic challenges. This is gonna, for sure, request that people adapt to the changing times. And it's gonna be different for sure in every country. Some countries are faster, some countries are slower. And I just think it's gonna be great in the long term. And that said, this is the end of the video, and I wanna thank you guys. Peace. See you on the next one. I hope this one was funny and valuable, and destroy the like button. I forgot to say it at the beginning, but who cares? Ciao guys.